how's it going, everyone? My name is Dieugirl, and welcome back to Dragonfable. Last time we left off, we were catching up in the Reimagined saga with Cassandra, Sirius, and in a fearscape. Okay, yeah, remember that. And okay, so but last time we left off in the Reimagined saga, we had teamed up with Mithra and Odagen, as well as a few other friends to, let's just say teach the Rose a lesson, a very hot lesson. Anyways, now we're on to the next, what I believe is the last quest in the Suleneska Reimagined saga. So let's do it to it. Okay, I want sparks. Hi, buddy. And past quests. Now, also this week there's been a update to the bank. The bank has been overhauled, but I'll go ahead and show that at the end of the video. So look forward to that. Now, also, I believe this is part of the update. When you go to past quests, you go approach Kara, and she says, and yes, I will voice act for this. Thank you for visiting, Justina. If you'd like, we can reminisce on your journey with the wind, or do you need a refresher on your next goal? Head west to Swordhaven, past the checkpoint. If you can't find a way to get through to Janaya, perhaps try King Alton. So, and that leads us to quest talk. So, yeah. And a day of 4 farewells. I said day of farewells in my notes. Okay. And from what I read in the design notes, the infiltration of SP Rosa is going to be moved to the Shears. So, I see. I've decided our next step. Your next step. Let me check. Let's see. Nothing I can think of is clogging up the, making it go so slow. See? Isn't it good to be out of that stuffy tower? There's a sort of a break here, a line. I just noticed it. But yeah. Also, I noticed they're surrounded by roses, oddly enough. It is nice. How fares the reconstruction of the Dreamwood? Last I heard, it was proceeding according to schedule. But they were quick to close off general communications after receiving the Rose's supplies and aid. I see. After my mistake, I cannot blame them. And how are your fellow wind elves doing here on the mainland? Many humans are still distrustful of us. We struggle to find our place. The memories of war remain fresh in all our people's minds. I was about to say, before I continue, I would have found it extremely insulting if they had used the teapot from Lady Celestia's memorial, but I'm glad they didn't. Still, it does kind of look like Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast. I'll put 2 pictures at the bottom. Future me, I know this is asking a lot, but 2 pictures at the bottom of the screen. One showing the teapot from the Lady Celestia memorial, and the other showing Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast. Please, thank you. The tragedies never truly end, do they? This also calls back to mind, wow, so many references. Again, I'm referencing, one moment, let me check, from the epilogue from the Reawakening saga, where our character was talking about more moments of peace, more war, more loss. Play that clip, future me, if you can. It's over. It's finally over, Serenity. From the cultists to Valtrith, Cadim, to the Malors. But it's never over, is it? I know there will be more threats to lore, more mysteries to uncover, more friends and foes, more struggles and loss, more victories and more moments of peace. But it is such a beautiful day. Why don't we talk of gentler subjects? Right. Sorry, Kara. Relax. Breathe easy, Janaya. Peace will come. It will take time, but I have hope. Yes, you're right, of course. There will be peace. I couldn't do that voice acting if I tried. Thank you, game developers. Carl, is everything okay? Tobias? Yes. Sorry, I must have dozed off. The advance force has returned victorious, and with new allies in the form of dragons. Dragons? How unexpected. I shall prepare to meet them shortly. Thank you, Tobias. Oh yeah, this calls to mind what happened in the last reimagined episode. I know this is a bit much of me, future me, but please play a clip of Sparks chasing the Rose Soldier. Please. Okay. Sorry, it's just too funny. Hang on, we'll see you in a minute, Sparks. I'll bring you, honey. Welcome to Suleneska, Dragon Lords. I apologize. You must find our hospitality lacking for those of your station. We not. We came here to help, not to be pampered. I should hope so. The rules has been driven back, then. Oh boy. You've returned with new friends, but I can smell the smoke and ash from you all. What has happened? We succeeded. We forced the Rose to retreat, but many Rose soldiers lost their lives, and the swamp nearly went up in flames from all the dragon fire. You and Mithra getting worked up about some Rose soldiers. I don't understand it. You've seen Karat and the other business. Tristina has worked with some members of the Rose before, too. They're people with lives and families and hopes and dreams. They signed up for war. Don't you remember what they did to the Clarkin? To all the other refugees who have passed through? To my people. To my family. Oh, tension's so thick you could cut it with a knife. Oof. I didn't mean... There has to be a way to find peace. A common ground. Do you truly expect us all to, what, just sit down for tea and forget everything? No, I'm not interested in that. Nor do I think are the Rose. We can't keep fighting like this, though. With the Dragon Lords on our side, we've bought a reprieve, but it's only a matter of time before the Rose returns. Let them come. They'll be taken by fire and swamp until they learn better. And what about the rest of Greengard? Or of Lore? There has to be another way. Another way. Kara? This couldn't be what she wanted. It can't be. I think she's thinking back to her dream. Tristina, I have a favor to ask of you. Yes? I want you to travel to Swordhaven and seek an audience with Janaya. Oh boy. Crickets. Future me, put some crickets in here if you can. The sound effect of crickets. Thank you. You can't be serious. Good thinking. Take out the top and the wrist crumbles. I thought General Cranthus. It seems to me more like General Cranthus. Put his picture in the corner of your screen, feature me if you can. General Cranthus is more in charge, while Janaya is more of a figurehead, but yeah. What exactly would be the purpose of this audience? I refuse to believe Janaya would approve of what the Rose has been doing. I want you to find out what's happening. Why does Janaya allow General Arcanthus to enact his brutal campaign against all things magical? And you expect the Rose to just let Tristina stroll up to the ivory tower? I don't know how you'll find a way, but I believe in you, Tristina. You seem to know a lot about Janaya, Kara. Why don't you come with me? With tension so high at the moment, and so much uncertainty, I can't say what might happen if I were to be discovered inside Swordhaven. But with your reputation, even if you were recognized, I imagine you should be safe. I clicked. Why is it not? Okay. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Justina. This means more to me than you can imagine. I'll show the Dragon Lords and the dragons to their lodgings then. And I'll organize the patrols to find any remaining Rose stragglers or scouts. Thank you. And thank you, Dragon Lords. As prepared as I was to flee, I am glad we can still call Suleneska home. It's kind of puts in mind the whole one of the I can't think of a proper word for it. One of the let's just call it Tetnits. One of the Tetnits of the Sat AM saga was that the Freedom Fighters lived in Knothole, and if they were discovered, that would be it. That would be the end. If they didn't flee first. This calls to mind that, essentially. But yeah, I'll keep on going. Baochu looks bored. I don't know, or is that her always how she looks? Let's see. Thank you, Kara, for the shelter you provided us. Of course, you and your people are always welcome in Suleneska. You're leaving, Bahachu? We are, Tristina. We Clarken rarely stay in one place for long, and my people grow restless. But more than that, we tire of conflict. We fought to save the Dieugirl, and we fought again to secure your home. Our debt has been repaid, I think. Where will you go? Is anywhere safe from the Rose? I do not know. Perhaps we will travel east, across the great seas, or south, beyond the windy plains. It will not be an easy journey. You could always stay in Betrabung, if we wish. And some of us have decided to do so and join your cause. Others still have gone to Falconreach and beyond, left the tribe. But I can feel the land stir. The time has come for our tribe to migrate once more. Justina, Kara, thank you for saving my people. I hope we may one day meet again. Farewell, Bahachu. May the wind carry you to safety. Nikki. Understood. I will make sure they do not come to harm in the swamp. I suppose you two are off to Swordhaven, then. Just follow the road west out of the swamp, past the checkpoint. I suggest not antagonizing any Rose soldiers along the way, if you can help it. I wouldn't be much of an emissary of peace if I got into a bunch of fights along the way. Indeed not. Are you going to be okay, Kara? The breakdown of the peace talks seemed to hit you quite hard. I appreciate your concern, but I will be fine. I have faith that peace will one day soon return to Gringotts. And if Janaya isn't willing to listen to reason, then I implore you to speak to King Alton. The royal family and the nobles support the Rose. But if that connection can be squeezed or even severed, their influence will diminish greatly. Better to fight with words than lives. I think I missed a speech bubble there, I'm sorry. I see. Take care, Tristina, Sparks. And feel free to return and stop by whenever you want. Thank you, Kara. Be well. Wow, I can't believe we're really leaving, but... What do you think, Sparks?
I don't like Janaya. She froze you in an ice cube.
Well, I wouldn't really call it an ice cube, but I see your point.
But it's worth a try.
You don't suppose she'll try to freeze me again, do you?
You know I won't let her. You're my human.
Yeah, I have nothing to fear with you around, and God, of course. If I can find a Bible verse about relying on God for our protection, I will definitely put that at the bottom of your screen. Have everything packed? Swordhaven awaits.
Don't forget the dragon snacks.
Oh, Sparks. I sometimes think our little guy thinks more with his stomach than he does with his brain, but he has a good heart, so I can forgive that. Oh gosh. That dream, though, the dream sequence really did set the tone for the whole episode, I think, to be honest. Yeah, so, complete quest. To Swordhaven! Time to meet with Janaya, if you can find a way into the Ivory Tower. Yeah, I noticed this too when I did a dry run. No experience and no gold, because we've done this before, so, meh. Let's see, Wind Elf Crown, Helm, level 1. So, yeah. I'll have to see what that looks like. And so that completes another episode, but as bonus, as I promised, we're not quite done yet. We actually, I want to show you the bank. It's been redone. So, yeah, we'll check out the bank, and then we'll check out that crown. So, see, you can already tell by where the lira hasn't been redone, but the bank has. So, yeah, don't. But when you click on something, it shows you the item, what it is, and the level. Thank you, Dragonfable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can also do a search for certain items. All the cloaks. Oh, that's so awesome. Look at that. Chaos Weaver's cloak. Okay, yeah, level 60. I can sell that. What are the stats? You can check out the stats on it. That's level 90, I believe. Yeah, I have the level 80, so keep that for now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I want that. You won't see it in the episodes because I always have my wings on, but I do. Yeah, so it shows you the stats of the item. Okay, but yeah, it does help when you're deciding what to sell and what to keep. Let's see, Snow's Repose. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, this will definitely help in future episodes. Also, I think an update as. Anyways, yes. Showing up next is the crown. Okay, so showing off next is the crown we got as the. Sorry, Cappy. Oh, Cappy! Let's see what it looks like up close. Oh, that's pretty. What level is it? It's level 1, and it is pretty, but I kind of like Cappy better. He's funnier. So yeah. Yeah. Let's bring Cappy back. I like Cappy. Okay, and that's it for this episode. Okay, so yeah, we definitely covered a lot of ground and definitely got a lot of references as well as some cool stuff for this episode, and including the bank update, which is also awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like and comment down below. It really does help me out a lot. As well as if you are not subscribed already, it would be an excellent time to do so. I post videos like these at least once a week. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of each other. God bless you all. And I'll see you all later. Oh, that Bible verse came kind of late, but better late than never, I suppose.